Okay, so now we're ready. There are 3 cases on the calendar today.
Okay.
The first case on the calendar is Big D Liquors, case number 24 PRO 00039, Minnesota Spirits LLC, 4169 Minnesota Avenue Northeast, license number ABRA 126812. This is a retailer Class A liquor store license renewal. My name is Laverne Fletcher, conducting the roll call hearing as the board's agent. Is anyone present on behalf of Big D Liquors?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kevin Lee. It's Kyunghwan, last name Lee, attorney for Big D Liquors today.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Yep.
Is anyone present on behalf of ANC 7C?
This is Chairman Antoine Holmes for ANC 7C.
Mr. Holmes, would you spell your name for the record, please?
ANTAWAN, last name Holmes, HOLMES.
Are there any other individuals from ANC 7C present? Mr. Holmes?
Not that I can see on the call right now.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Holmes, I need you to confirm something for me.
Yes, ma'am.
I read your protest letter, and it does say that 7 of your 9 commissioners were in attendance when you took your vote.
Yes, ma'am.
What number represents a quorum for your ANC?
Quorums for all ANC is 51%. So 5 of 9 is quorum for ANC 7C.
So just for future reference, include the number that makes up a quorum. I just wanted to put that on the record because we need the quorum number in the protest letter. That's just for the future reference.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. ANC 7C does have standing as a protestant. The protest issues are adverse impact on peace, order, and quiet, residential parking needs, and vehicular and pedestrian safety.
Just seeing that you asked me earlier, single member district commissioner for Big D Liquors, Commissioner Brown has now joined the call.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, that was you speaking? This for the
Yes,
court
ma'am.
report.
For the court report, Commissioner Holmes, yes.
So, Mr. Brown? Is that Carrie Brown, Mr. Holmes?
That is correct, Carrie Brown.
Ms. Brown, would you spell your name for the record? Is everything okay for here? You good? Just wanted to make sure, just to make sure. Ms. Brown, did you say something? I couldn't hear you. So, Mr. Holmes, you said Ms. Brown is present? Oh, I see her actually. But, she's
on mute.
Ms. Brown, can you unmute yourself, please? So this is what I'm going to do. I see that Ms. Brown's present. She's okay. She unmuted herself and then remuted herself. Ms. Brown, can you unmute yourself, please? So this is what I'm going to do. Ms. Brown, are you unmuted now? Okay. I'm going to spell Ms. Brown's name for the court reporter and acknowledge the fact that she's here. I'm looking right at her, but she's not speaking. Her name is spelled C-A-R-R-I-E. Her last name is Brown, B-R-O-W-N. ANC 7C does have standing as a protestant. We need to schedule a date for a mediation, a status hearing, and a protest hearing. I'm going to give you the dates for the status and protest hearing first. The status hearing is scheduled for June 26th. June 26th at 10:30 a.m. The protest hearing is set for July 24 at 1:30 p.m. I will give you the next available day for mediation.
Yeah, Commissioner Brown saying she has audio issues going on. She's trying to.
Or Mr. Holmes, just for the court reporter, that's Mr. Holmes speaking, and I thank you for that, Mr. Holmes. I'll make a note. Thank you. The next available day for mediation is Tuesday, June the 4th, anytime between 10:30 and 1:30. That's Tuesday, June 4th.
June 4th, Tuesday.
Yes.
That's around after 11 will be fine to me.
Okay, Mr. Lee, thank you. Mr. Holmes, would that be okay for you on Tuesday, June 4th, anytime after 11?
No, after 11 o'clock, I have work meetings. So on a Tuesday, so it's gonna. Let me look at both of my calendars.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the next. I'll give you the next available day. The next available day is Thursday, June 6th, anytime between 10:30 and 1:30.
I'll be fine with after 11.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
You said after 11. After 11.
So after 11, it would be anytime. It would either be it would be anytime between 11:30 and 1:30.
I can. I have a meeting. You said 11:30 to 1:30. You said 11:30 to 1:30. Yes, I can make that. Just outside of it. Yes.
What about 11:30?
11:30. Yes, I can make 11:30.
Okay. Mediation is set for Thursday, June 6th at 11:30, and I will send you the WebEx invitation to attend.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
You are very welcome. Thank you.
And that's just the mediation day. What was the final day?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Antoine Holmes, that was the mediation date. Did you have the final date, hearing date?
I missed the last part of your question.
No, was that the only date we needed, the June 6th?
Well, no, you also need the date of the status hearing, which is June 26th at 10:30. That's for the status hearing.
June 26th at 10:30.
And the protest hearing is July 24 at 1:30.
July 24th at 1:30.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You'll receive links for those too. Thank you. You're welcome.
I have one comment.
Yes, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, it's not a roll call hearing, but I met Miss Carrie at the business 2 weeks ago, and she's supposed to send me a draft of the voluntary agreement, but I didn't hear anything from that. And she got my business card, so she can find my contact information over there. I'm still waiting for that. Right?
Good morning. I had connectivity and audio issues.
So, excuse me 1 second. I should tell you, state your name for the court reporter before you speak.
Sure. This is Commissioner Carrie N. Brown.
Okay.
Single member district 7C09.
Yes.
For Big D Liquor, the hearing for the renewal of the Class A license. I emailed Mr. Lee. We did meet on the 14th of May, he, the owner, and myself. I did mail Mr. Lee the draft copy of the settlement agreement this morning for you to review. Again, my apologies for both technology and audio issues delaying my arrival. What are the next steps and what do I need to follow up on?
Okay, Ms. Brown, I'll give you the next steps, but I did acknowledge you as being present. I can see you, but I was informed by Mr. Holmes that you were having technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
my apologies.
no problem at all. I'll give you the next steps. So we scheduled a date for mediation, a status hearing, and a protest hearing. The date for mediation is June 6th at 11:30. June 6th at 11:30 a.m. for the mediation, which actually will not need to take place. If you're able to resolve this matter prior to June 6th, then we don't need mediation. Otherwise, that's when it will be. June 6th at 11:30. We have a date for a status hearing, which is June 26th at 10:30 a.m. and a protest hearing for July 24, in the event the matter is not resolved.
Yeah, so Ms. Brown and the APU have a draft, and
Just a second, Ms. Brown, I'm stating your name for the court report in there. What was your question?
That was Mr. Lee, ma'am. That wasn't me.
Oh, that was who?
Mr.
yeah,
Lee.
it's me.
Mr. Lee, I didn't hear you say anything. What did you say?
Yeah, this is Kevin Lee and Miss Carrie, and would you send me a draft? If you sent me, and please resend it to me. I didn't have on it, so we are my client wanted to review that. All right.
Correct. And this is Carrie Brown. That's what we agreed to, that you all would review it, get back to me. And again, it's agreement. It's for the betterment of the community. So it's not resolute. You make changes, I make changes. I sent it to you at 9:57 a.m. this morning. I will resend it.
Okay. Okay. Once I hear from you, and I will email back to you. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you.
Carrie, thank you. Understood.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The roll call hearing in the matter of Big D Liquors is concluded. The next case on the calendar is Dick's Market, case number 24PRO00043, ECRAS Inc. 6221 Dix Street Northeast, license number ABRA 116408. This is the retailer Class A liquor store license renewal. The protest issues are adverse impact on peace, order, and quiet, residential parking, and vehicular and pedestrian safety. My name is Laverne Fletcher, conducting the roll call hearing as the board's agent. Is anyone present on behalf of Dick's Market?
Yes, my name is David, last name G. Georgis, D-A-W-I-T, last name G-G-I-O-R-G-I-S.
And this is Fasika, F-A-S-E-K-A.
Excuse me 1 second. Can you state your name again, please?
David,
No, not you, with the other person.
Fasika, F-A-S-E-K-A, first
Okay, you have to slow down for me.
name. F as in Frank,
Uh-huh,
A-S,
uh-huh,
E-K-A,
uh-huh.
last name S as in Sam,
The last name what?
S as in Sam,
Uh-huh.
H-E, F as in Frank, E-R-A-W.
E-R-A-W. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone present on behalf of ANC 7C?
Chair Antoine Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, would you spell your name for the record, please?
ANTAWANHOLMES.
Anyone else present from ANC 7C, Mr. Holmes?
Not on the call, not at this time.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Holmes, I'm going to ask you to confirm the number of commissioners that have to be present to establish a quorum.
5 of 9.
Thank you. So I'm noting for the record that a quorum was present during your vote to protest the application. And Mr. Holmes, if you would just include the number that makes up a quorum going forward. ANC 7C does have standing as a protestant. We need to set a date for mediation, a status hearing, and a protest hearing. I'll give you the date for the status and protest hearing first. The status hearing is scheduled for June 26th at 10:30 a.m. The protest hearing is set for July 27 at 1:30 p.m. We need to set a date for mediation. I'll give you the next available day. The next available day for mediation is Friday, June 7, anytime between 10:30 and 1:30. It's Friday, June 7, anytime between 10:30 and 1:30.
That doesn't work for me.
Okay, who said that?
This is Antoine Holmes, Commissioner Holmes. That day,
Okay, Mr. Holmes, I'll move
Fridays
to
do
the
not work for
following
me.
week. I'm sorry, what did you say, Mr. Holmes?
I said Fridays do not work for me.
Okay. I will move to the following week. Let's see. Tuesday, June 11, anytime between 10:30 and 1:30.
It would not work for us because I have a surgery.
Okay, and who's speaking,
This is
please?
Fasika for Dick's Market.
Okay,
Um,
then we'll move to the next day. So, let me ask you something.
sorry, Mr. Holmes, no Fridays
Ms.
work for you?
Fasika, let me ask you something. What would be a good time for you if you're having surgery on that day? Did we need to move the date?
Fridays would be perfect. Any Fridays are perfect.
And so Fridays are not good for Mr. Holmes, right, Mr. Holmes?
No Fridays.
No Fridays. What about Thursday the 13th? Is that any good? Thursday, June 13th, anytime between 10:30 and 1:30. Is that okay for anybody?
I'll still be at the hospital that week.
So any idea when you'll be out of the hospital?
Yes, I'll be home on the 16th. So the 17th is perfect.
You'll be home on the 16th?
Yeah, that's Sunday, but 17 Monday is perfect if Mr. Holmes.
The 18th works better on the calendar on this end. Tuesday, the 18th, anytime
Okay.
between 10:30 and 1:30 works better on this end.
Okay, whatever works for Mr. Holmes works for me on Tuesday on the 18th.
I have a standing Tuesday. I will be available at noon on Tuesday. I'm free
At noon? At noon?
at noon.
Okay, so we can schedule mediation for Tuesday, June 18th at noon. Is that okay for you, Fasika?
Perfectly. Thank you so much for your.
You're very welcome. No problem. 1 minute here. Okay, any questions at all?
This is Fasika once again. The protest hearing, July 27, that's on a Saturday, correct? I just want to be on the same page.
Well, let me make sure, let me see. I said the 24th. Is that on a Saturday?
You say the 24th, because I heard 27th, July 27th to 1:30. And that's a
Well,
Saturday.
if I said that, I made a mistake. It's
Okay.
July 24.
24th at 1:30, okay.
July 24 at 1:30, yes.
Sounds.
Thank you, ma'am. I had Saturday as well. Thank you. 24.
Oh, I did make a mistake. Thank you.
Just want to confirm.
Okay, well, okay, then I'll see you in mediation on June the 18th. And the roll call hearing in this matter is concluded.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. The next case on the calendar is Capital View Market. This is case number 24PRO00044. I'm not sure how to pronounce FIKRE Market Inc. 4920 Central Avenue Northeast, license number ABRA 076250. This is a retailer, Class A liquor store for a license renewal. The protest issues are adverse impact on peace, order, and quiet, and residential parking, and vehicular and pedestrian safety. My name is Laverne Fletcher, conducting the roll call hearing as the board's agent. Is anyone present on behalf of Capitol View?
Yes,
If you would state your name and spell it for the record, please.
my name is Shukra Mariam Mangesha.
Can you pronounce the, 1 second. Okay, can you pronounce your name again?
Shukra Mariam Mangesha.
Thank you. And if you would spell that for the record, please.
Okay, FIKREMARIAM. Last name Mangesha, MENGESHA.
2 S's?
No, one S.
Okay, 1 S, and what's after the S?
H.
H-A?
Yes.
Thank you. 1 second, please. Okay, did you receive the WebEx invitation to attend? I have your email address here. I just want to make sure it's the correct one. Did you receive you received the WebEx invitation to appear today?
For me? Yes.
Yes. Okay, so then we have the correct email address. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
And the email address is ESTFIKRE@yahoo.com.
Yes, that's the one we have. Thank
Mhm.
you
You're
for
welcome.
confirming that. And who is present on behalf of ANC 7C?
Chair Antoine Holmes.
Mr. Holmes. Now your name for the record, please.
Tawan Holmes, HOLMES.
And Mr. Holmes, would you confirm the number of commissioners that have to be present for a quorum?
5 of 9.
5 of 9, okay. And I see from your protest letter that there was 7 of 9 present, and so there was a quorum. And for future reference, if you would include the number that constitutes a quorum. ANC 7C does have standing as a protestant. We need to set a date for mediation, a status hearing, and a protest hearing. I will give you the dates for the status and protest hearing first. The status hearing is scheduled for June 26th at 10:30 a.m. The protest hearing is set for July 24th at 1:30. We need to set a date for mediation. The next available day is Tuesday, June 11th. Anytime between 10:30 and 1:30.
It have to be after 12.
After 12 for Mr. Holmes.
12. Check June the 11th. Should be after. Oh, it's yes, after maybe 12.
After 12 on the 11th. Okay, that's for you,
Ma'am.
Mr. Holmes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. What about the applicant? And I'm going to need help pronouncing your name.
Shukramariam Mangasha.
Mingesha is the pronunciation of the last name?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Mr. Mingesha is June the 11th at noon, let's say 12:30. Is that a good time for you?
What time?
At 12:30 p.m. on June the 11th.
This is for what? For the mediation?
This is for the mediation? Yes.
Okay.
Second.
Okay.
All right, then I am writing that on the calendar. Just 1 second. Mediation is scheduled for Tuesday, June 11 at 12:30, and I will send you the WebEx invitation to attend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions at all?
I'm sorry, let me,
Mr.
The-
Mingasha, is that you
yes.
asking a question?
Yeah, you say the status hearing is June 26th at 10:30 a.m.
Yes.
and the other one is what, protest?
Yes, the other one is a protest hearing. And
That's
that
July
one,
24.
yes, at
What
1:30.
time? What time?
1:30. 1:30.
1:30 p.m.
1:30 p.m. Yes, July 24 at 1:30 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much. If there are no other questions, the roll call hearing in this matter is concluded. And there are no more cases on the calendar for today. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye-bye. Oh, before I hang up, I see Mary Gaffney is here.
She just hung up. Mary Gaffney. Mary Gaffney is the president of the Northeast Boundary Civic Association, where Dick's Market resides.
Oh, okay. Just noting for the record excuse me, just noting for the record that the
Attendance.
Northeast Boundary Civic Association is not a protestant, but I've noted that she was present today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye, everybody.